Question number 6. This is extremely important, and we must understand BODMAS so we do not lose marks in exams for these type of problems. So it tells us the order in which the operations must be performed, brackets, if any, of another form of multiplication, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So let's identify the different operations. We have a division, addition, multiplication, subtraction. So based on BODMAS, we have to perform division first. So let's divide. 24 divided by 3 is 8. And it simplifies the problem into 8 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 2. And then we perform multiplication, which is this part here. So it becomes 8 plus 4 multiplied by 5 gives us 20 minus 2. Then we add, which will be 8 plus 20 to give us 28. And finally, we will perform the subtraction, which will give us a final answer of 26. So if you got that, well done. I just want to mention this for those of you who may have seen it. Usually, the American system uses a similar acronym. So they call theirs PEMDAS. The last part remains the same, right? No, in fact, it's a bit different. PEMDAS. Now, I want us to do two things here. Just for the sake of knowledge, let's identify what the P and the E stands for first of all. And let's see if when we use PEMDAS, we'll get the same answer of 26. Right? So let's see. Maybe, maybe not. So first of all, instead of using B for brackets, the American tend to refer to P as parentheses, which is basically the same thing. So this P is really your brackets, as shown here, B. The E, however, is important. It refers to what we call exponents, or some of you may have met it as indices or powers. So if a problem has 2 cube multiply add 15 divided by 3 multiply by 2. Okay. So what is E is saying is that you must work out 2 cube first. So this will give us 8, and then we proceed with solving the rest of the problem, right? Which is what we are accustomed doing. So that is how your exponents work. The rest of it remains basically the same in terms of the order of the operation. But I want to try this, and let's see if we'll get the same answer or perhaps a different answer. And sometimes that is where the argument lies, right? So in this one, we did division, then multiplication. Here they are saying you do multiplication, then division. So let's see, there is a division here. Let's work it again using PEMDAS and see if we get the same answer. I'll work this one in red. There's no brackets. There are no exponents. There is, however, multiplication, which is this. Right, so let's multiply first. So the sum now will be 24 divided by 3 plus, let's multiply first. The multiplication has to do with the 4 multiplied by 5. Are you seeing that? So that will give us the 20. And then the rest of it remains minus 2. Now let's divide. 24 divided by 3 will give us 8. Okay. And then we add, which will give us 8 plus 20, 28. And finally, we subtract, which will give us 26. So I'm not sure which approach, because we have students all over the world, and some students may have used the PEMDAS approach, although the question did say BODMAS, but we may be accustomed using PEMDAS, so I just thought we would do the two approaches and compare the answers. So there will be more questions that I will be putting out there for students who need practice. Just let me know. Go to the website and you can send me an email. So if students need further practice on this, I can always put out another worksheet or diagnostic test for you to practice on, okay?